Today we are going to be looking at x squared plus y equals x squared plus 4, graphing, and then finding the range and domain. And we'll start with test points -3, 0, 3. I'll start with y equals x squared to show the original graph, and then I will shift it by the constant, which was +4. First we'll start with -3 squared. Which equals 9. And then we'll do the same for the following 2 points for our y equals x squared part of the graph. So there is your first part of the table for the original equation y equals x squared. And since it's a squared variable, it will be in the shape of a parabola. And now I will show you the graph of the regular y equals x squared. And then you just plot the points on your graph. And there's the graph and the points plotted. And then you can see it's a continuous line, keep going on forever. And now I will do the same for the table part of y equals x squared plus 4. So you take -3 squared, which is 9, and then add 4 to it, which gives you +13. And then you do the same thing for the following 2 points. And there is the table portion of my y equals x squared plus 4. And next it will be on to the graph. And as you can see, there's a separate graph, and the constant at the end moves the graph up by 4 units. And now we'll go on to range and domain, which domain is all the x coordinates, and range would be all the y coordinates. And see, as you can see on the graph here, the line continues forever, covering every single x value, which would be -infinity, +infinity, and I'll show you how to write that. And then here is the domain, and since it's an open variable going on forever, you need the brackets. And now next on to the range. And as you can see, the range includes everything except for between -infinity and 4. So what you do is you start at +4 and on to +infinity. I'll show you how to write that. and since the it includes positive 4, you need a bracket to show it includes that. And then positive infinity is an open variable again, so there again you need the parentheses. And that is how you find the domain and range and graph y equals x squared plus 4 and show the positive 4 shift.